Hello and welcome to MGTracey. Thank you to over the million people who've watched my other Dyson videos. Today we're going to be having a look at the Dyson V8 Absolute, how to service it and how to look after it. Okay, so one of the problems with the V6 was that pet hair or anyone with long hair is going to have problems because the thing constantly catches, as you can see, in the head. Now what they've done with the V8 is they've changed the whole design of that, and so you've got very different, actually got a choice of heads, and we'll come back to that one in a moment. This head is for cleaning carpets, and it has a much larger diameter brush, and I've been using that, and you can see that isn't suffering from the same issues as caught up hair. Hopefully then, no more having to pull all the hairs off manually, which is a real issue with the D6. With the D8, you get a lot of different tools. So you get the normal brush and crevice tool. You also get a tool which I think you could use for blinds, but also for keyboards and computers, and a stair brush, a powered stair brush. This is really good. And then you've got a second, and this one is for using as a soft roll cleaner, and this is for picking up large debris and fine dust, but on a hard surface like we're on here. Now one thing you've got to watch here, I found already, is when you store this, store it that way. If you store it like this, then you will find you can very easily, and if you can pick it up there, you can mark this very soft felt. If you lay it on it, it just squashes flat like an old carpet, so I guess it wouldn't work as well. It does have an extra little roller bit at the back here, which is quite fun as well. Okay, so if you do need to clean this unit, just use a coin to twist there. You can take that bit off, and you can see actually with this model you tend to get a little bit of build up of dust inside that needs to be cleaned. So to put it back together, you just do the opposite. There we are, and it's locked in position. So here's the main motor, the main part of the D8, and there are a whole host of changes that have been made here. You still have a filter here, which is the same as D6. Actually this one fits a lot better. The early D6s, the things just kept falling out, so that needs to be washed each month. But on the D8, different to the D6, there's also another filter here which you can twist off, and this also needs to be washed each month. So really what you do with both these filters is you rinse them under a cold tap until it all runs clean, and then dry them, not on a hot radiator, but let them dry naturally for 24 hours before you reconnect them. They must be completely dry. This now gives you much cleaner air coming out of the Dyson than was going in at the start, which if like me, if you're asthmatic, this is fantastic. Here you have the V8 and the V6 charging units that you can wall mount, and as I say, there's been a lot of changes to the ease of docking with a little spring bit there. One of the challenges with the Dyson V6 was how around this filter part here, how hair and dust would just get stuck there, and it's not easy to get it off, and it actually impairs the performance of the machine because part of your filter is already blocked. This is something that's been changed on the V8. So that feedback must have been received loud and clear with Dyson, because the V8 now has a metal filter there, but the whole system of opening it to clean it is very easy, and it's no longer a problem. Here we have the V8 at the back and the V6 in the front. One of the advantages of the slightly larger cleaning heads is it speeds up how quickly you can do the average room. Okay, so the V8 has a very different system for emptying the rubbish. You pull here, and you can see the whole of the top comes up, which gives you access to this area, which is where a lot of debris just sticks all the time on the six and you can't easily get at it. So that means you've got full access to that. The bottom canister opens, so to actually empty it, it's just that motion. To re-close it, it's there, and then give this a bit of a tap over the bin, and that'll get the last of the debris out. Re-shut there, and then you're all ready to go. Actually, while we're there, one of the other things to note about this is a much quieter motor. I think it's the same motor, but it's been retuned or something. So compared to the V6, this is very quiet in operation, even if you put the motorised head on. Okay, we're just going to compare the noise level. Now we're using the V6 here. This is in standard mode. And that's already much louder. If you hit the max button, but it is actually quite difficult to pull. That is quite loud. So there is the same boost facility on the V8 if you particularly want to do a bit of deep cleaning. So you've got here, it says high suction extended run. So with that and a non-motorised head, you're looking at 40 minutes with the new battery. To move it to max suction over there, it is a little bit louder, nothing like the V6, so you're not going to lose your eardrums, but you've got to watch your run rate, because if you're using it in max suction mode and you're going to be using one of the two motorised heads that come with it, then your run rate, even with a new battery, is 7 minutes. So you don't really need it on that for all cleaning, just have it on that one there. So I hope you found this video useful. You'll find lots of Dyson videos on here, including the Dyson hairdryer. Hope you have a fantastic new year. Thank you for all the comments, that's really great. I love to answer those, and I'll see you very soon. Cheerio.